Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Talk with Chloe. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Hi everyone. If this is your first time here, don't forget to click the subscribe button and like this video. It really helps us a lot.
I'm Chloe, and this is Ethan. On this channel, you can practice listening and speaking with simple, real English conversations.
Yes, today we're going to learn something very useful. How to talk about what you did yesterday. You'll get to practice asking questions and telling stories about your day.
That's right. Okay, Ethan, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Chloe, thank you. But I feel a little tired today. How about you?
I'm great. And the weather's really nice today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Much better than yesterday. Yesterday was cold and rainy.
Oh, yes, I remember. It was wet and gloomy. So, Ethan, what did you do yesterday?
My yesterday was quite interesting. It started normally, but with a small surprise. I woke up at 7 a.m.
Wow, that's early for a weekend.
Yes, it was early, but I had a reason. My phone rang loudly with a notification.
Oh no, what was the notification?
It was a message from my sister. She sent a photo of her new cat.
A new cat. That sounds exciting. What kind of cat?
A small, fluffy white cat. Very cute.
I can imagine. So, what did you do after that?
I couldn't sleep anymore. I decided to make a big breakfast to start my day.
What did you make?
I tried to make pancakes, but there was a small problem.
A problem with pancakes? Oh no!
Yes, I wanted to make 6 pancakes, but I accidentally made too much batter.
How many pancakes did you make?
I made 14 pancakes.
14 pancakes for yourself? That's a lot.
I know, right? I ate 4 pancakes, but 10 pancakes were left on the table. I didn't know what to do.
So, what did you do with the extra pancakes?
I called my neighbor, Mr. Johnson. He is an elderly man who lives alone. I asked him, "Would you like some pancakes?" He was very happy, and I gave him 7 pancakes.
That was very kind of you, Ethan.
Thank you. And the last 3 pancakes, I put them in the fridge for later.
So, your morning was all about pancakes. My morning yesterday was very different. It was more about water and a little accident.
Water! Tell me more!
Yes, I wanted to water all my plants. I have a lot, maybe 14, in my living room.
That's a lot of plants.
Yes, so I took my watering bottle and started with the first plant, then the second plant, but then, oops, a little accident happened.
What kind of accident?
My hand hit the bottle and the water didn't go on the plant. It spilled onto my book instead.
Oh no! Was it an important book?
Yes, it was a library book. I had to fix it quickly. I put paper towels between the pages and placed the book near the sunny window.
Did it work? Is the book okay now?
I think so. The pages are a little wrinkled, but I can still read it.
After the book accident, what did you do?
I finished watering my plants and decided to leave the house. I went to the shopping mall because I needed new walking shoes.
Did you find some nice shoes?
Yes. I like 2 pairs, black shoes and white shoes, but I couldn't decide which one to buy.
So, what did you do?
I sent photos of the shoes to my friend Lisa and asked for her opinion. She said, black shoes are good for every day. White shoes are perfect for summer. Buy the black ones.
That's smart advice.
Yes, but I couldn't resist the white shoes. I bought them in the end.
Sometimes, you have to follow your heart, Chloe.
Exactly. So, yesterday was full of surprises for both of us.
Yes, pancakes, cats, plants, and shopping. What a day.
All right, everyone, now it's your turn. Think about your yesterday. What did you do? Practice telling your story using simple English.
Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Daily English Talk with Chloe. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English every day. Well, after buying the white shoes, I thought about summer. Summer is coming soon, and I was very happy with my decision. Sometimes, it's nice not to follow advice and just choose what you like.
I understand. Did you do anything else in the mall?
Yes, I drank a smoothie, a strawberry and banana smoothie. It was cold, creamy, and very delicious. I sat in a small cafe and watched people for about 20 minutes.
Watching people can be fun. Did you see anything interesting?
Yes, I saw a small child holding a big red balloon. Suddenly, the balloon slipped from his hand and flew into the air. The child looked at it with surprise. He didn't cry, he just waved goodbye. It was such a sweet moment.
That is a cute story. My afternoon yesterday was a little less sweet. I had to go to the bank, and it was very busy because it was a Saturday.
Oh, I know that feeling. How long did you wait?
I waited for 45 minutes, just sitting on a chair. I played games on my phone to pass the time. Finally, I met the bank assistant, and it only took 5 minutes to fix the small problem with my card.
So, almost an hour just to solve a small issue. That's a long wait.
Yes, it was. After the bank, I was very hungry. It was about 2:30 p.m., and I hadn't eaten lunch yet. So I went to a small restaurant near the bank.
What did you order?
I ordered a chicken sandwich, a small salad, and a lemonade. The sandwich was good, but the salad was unusual.
Unusual? How so?
It had a strange vegetable I had never seen before. It was purple and white. I tasted it. It was interesting. Not bad, just new to me. I might look it up later to see what it was.
Curiosity is good. What did you do after lunch?
I walked home. On the way, I discovered a new shop. It's a store for board games. You know? Games you play on a table with friends.
Oh, I love board games. Did you go inside?
Yes, it was amazing. There are hundreds of games on the shelves. The shop assistant was very friendly. He explained 3 different games to me.
Did you buy a game?
Not yesterday, but I want to buy one next week. I need friends to play with first. Maybe we can play together, Chloe.
Yes, I would love that. So your afternoon included the bank, a strange salad, and discovering a game shop.
Exactly. How about your evening, Chloe?
In the evening, I stayed home because I was tired. I cooked a simple dinner, rice with vegetables. I didn't have pizza this time. While eating, I watched the first part of a documentary
A documentary? About what?
about the ocean. Big fish, blue water, coral reefs. It was beautiful, but I only watched half because I started to feel sleepy.
So you went to bed early?
Yes, around 9:30 p.m. I read my new gardening book for 15 minutes. Then I turned off the light and my yesterday ended quietly.
That sounds peaceful. My evening was more social because it was Saturday. I met my cousins for dinner.
Nice. How many cousins?
2 cousins, Anna and Ben. We went to an Italian restaurant and ate pasta. We talked for 2.5 hours.
That's a long dinner. What did you talk about?
We shared stories from our childhood. We laughed a lot. Anna told a story about me from when I was 6. I ate her birthday cake before her party started. I apologized again yesterday, and she laughed. She said, "It's okay. That was 20 years ago." That's a funny memory.
Did you eat dessert at the restaurant?
Yes, we shared a tiramisu dessert among the 3 of us. It was delicious. My mouth is watering just thinking about it.
After dinner, did you go straight home?
No, we walked around the city center. The lights were beautiful, and we took some photos. It was a nice, relaxed evening.
So, yesterday was full of little adventures for both of us. Smoothies, board games, pasta, and city lights.
Yes! And now, it's your turn, friends. Think about your yesterday. What did you do? Practice telling your story in English. Chloe, let's continue from your evening yesterday.
After dinner with my cousins, we went to a small cafe for one last coffee before heading home.
Coffee at night. Didn't it keep you awake?
No, it was just a small coffee, and I got home around 11 p.m. I was tired, but very happy. I talked to my family, ate good food, and the evening felt perfect.
So, our yesterdays were very different, but both enjoyable.
Yes, very true. Let's do some practice. I will ask you questions about your yesterday, and then you ask me questions.
Great. Question 1. What time did you meet your cousins at the restaurant?
We met at 7 p.m.
Question 2. How did you get there? By bus or car?
We took a taxi. It was faster than the bus.
Question 3. Besides pasta, what else did you eat?
We had bread with olive oil to start, a small salad, and shared a tiramisu dessert at the end.
Perfect. Now it's your turn to ask me questions.
Okay, did you talk to anyone at the board game shop besides the assistant?
Yes, I spoke to a man about a game called Catan. He said it's very good for beginners.
Next question. How did you feel while waiting at the bank?
I felt a little bored, but also relaxed. I had no hurry, so I just played games on my phone.
Last question. What was the best part of your yesterday?
The best part was giving pancakes to Mr. Clark. His smile was huge, and he said, "Thank you, young man. You really made my day." It felt so good to make him happy.
That's wonderful. My best part was laughing with my cousins and remembering old stories. Family moments are important.
Yes, very important. Now, let's talk about how to describe your yesterday. We usually divide it into morning, afternoon, and evening. We can talk about food, people, places, and feelings.
Exactly. And we use many verbs in the past tense. Let's say some together. Woke up, made, gave, watered, went, bought, drank, saw, waited, ordered, walked, talked, ate, felt.
That looks like a lot, but when you talk about your day, these words come naturally. Start with simple sentences. Yesterday I woke up at 7 a.m. I made breakfast. I worked. I met a friend. Step by step.
And remember, it's okay to say, I don't remember, or it was normal. Not every day is exciting.
True, my plant watering accident wasn't exciting at the time, but now it's a story. My 12 pancakes mistake is also a story. Everything can be practiced for English.
Now, let's look at some important words and phrases from today's conversation. These are very useful for talking about any day in the past.
First, let's talk about the word had. We use it often, and it doesn't always mean to possess.
Light. For example, I said, I had a lot of work to do. That means it was necessary for me to work. I also said, I had to clean my apartment.
Here, had to is stronger. It means something was necessary, almost obligatory. You couldn't avoid it.
Can you give another example, Ethan?
Sure, the bank was closed yesterday, so I had to go back today. Or, it started raining, so we had to go inside.
Perfect. So had can describe your day. I had a good day, and had to shows necessary actions.
Next useful word is while. It's a great connecting word.
Yes, I used it in my story. I ate my dinner while I watched a documentary. It shows two actions happening at the same time.
Exactly. My example. I listened to music while I worked. The structure is simple. Action 1 plus while plus action 2.
Try making a sentence, Ethan.
Okay. I talked to my sister while I washed the dishes. Or, my brother called me while I was driving.
Excellent. Using while makes your story more detailed.
Finally, let's talk about a common question phrase. What kind of? Well, Gloria.
We use it a lot. For example, you asked me, what kind of cake did you eat? And I asked, what kind of dog does your brother have?
It's the perfect question when you want more details. You can use it for food, animals, clothes, games, almost anything. Chloe, what kind of things do you like?
Oh, I like many things. I like mystery books, romantic movies, Italian food, and jazz music. I also like blue cars and a phone that takes good photos.
Exactly. See, instead of just asking, what did you eat? You can ask, what kind of food did you eat? This shows that you are curious about the details. It makes your conversation more interesting.
Right. Now let's learn a word to describe your day. The word is busy. For example, I said, my yesterday was busy.
Busy means you had many things to do, almost no free time. The opposite is quiet or relaxed. For example, my Sunday was very quiet. I did nothing at all.
You can also say a little busy or not too busy. It's a very useful word when you talk about daily life.
And finally, let's look at a phrase for small accidents or surprises. Oh no.
Yes, this is a very natural reaction in conversation. When I told you about my 12 pancakes, you said, oh no. And when you told me about the water spilling on your book, I said, oh no.
It's much better than just saying I understand. It shows emotion and makes the conversation feel real. You can use it for small everyday problems.
For example, if a friend says, I spilled coffee on my shirt, you can say, oh no. Or if they say, It started raining and I have no umbrella. You can say, oh no.
But remember, we use it for small problems, not serious emergencies.
Now, let's practice all of these words together quickly. Ethan, ask me a question using what kind of.
Okay. Chloe, what kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read mystery and adventure books.
Good. Now, Chloe, tell me a sentence using while.
I like to drink tea while I read the news in the morning.
Excellent. Now, use had to in a sentence about yesterday.
Yesterday, I had to wait a long time for the bus. It was late, so I had no choice but to be patient.
Very good. Now, describe your last weekend in one word. Busy or quiet?
It was quiet. Very quiet. I needed a relaxing weekend.
Finally, I'll give a small problem, and you respond with, oh no.
Okay.
Oh no! I spilled coffee on my shirt this morning.
Oh no! Was it a white shirt?
Perfect. You used it exactly right.
So, friends, today we learned 5 very useful things: had to, while, what kind, busy, and the reaction, oh no.
Try to use one or two of these words or phrases when you write about your yesterday in the comments. You don't need to use all of them, just start with one.
Learning English is step by step. The most important thing is to practice.
Yes, Chloe. We've talked a long time about our yesterdays. I feel like I know every detail of your book's water accident and your shoe shopping story.
And I know all about your pancake adventure and your game shop visit.
But the main point is, I hope our viewers learned that talking about the past is simple. We didn't use complicated grammar.
That's right. The goal is real natural speaking. The simple past tense is your best friend for telling stories. Verbs like went, saw, ate, talked, watched, drank are your tools.
And we also talked about different parts of the day: morning, afternoon, and evening. You don't have to describe everything. Even a single sentence is fine. Yesterday morning I ate breakfast. With
Exactly. Start small. Maybe just say, yesterday I ate pizza for dinner. That's already a complete sentence.
We also used simple connecting words like because, so, then, after that, but. These little words make your story flow naturally.
For example, I was hungry, so I made a sandwich. Or, I wanted to go to the park, but it started raining. These words are small but powerful.
So to summarize today's lesson, to talk about your yesterday, use the past tense of verbs, talk about different times of the day, and use small connecting words. Most importantly, just try. Don't be afraid of mistakes.
Yes, if you say, I go to the park yesterday, it's okay. Next time, you will say, I went to the park yesterday.
Now it's your turn to practice. Our question of the day is simple and exactly what we practiced. What did you do yesterday?
Write a few sentences in the comments below. Tell us about your yesterday and try to use some of the words we learned today.
We can't wait to read your stories. Friends, today we have a special activity for you. We want to read about your day. It doesn't matter what you did. You can write about anything.
Exactly. Maybe you worked, maybe you studied, maybe you cleaned your house like Ethan yesterday, or maybe you just relaxed at home. Every single story is interesting.
And if you want a little challenge, you can try to use one of the words or phrases we learned today in your sentences. For example, try to use while or had to.
But if that feels too difficult, don't worry, just write simple sentences. That's already excellent practice.
We are really excited to read your comments, and we promise we will read as many as we can. We might even reply to some of your stories.
Yes, we love interacting with you. And remember, this is a safe place to practice English. No one will judge you. We are all learners in life, right?
Absolutely. Chloe, before we finish today, do you have a final tip for talking about the past?
Yes, my final tip is to think in pictures. Before you speak, imagine your day like a short movie in your head.
That's a great idea. Can you give an example?
Sure. For example, the first scene is waking up. You imagine yourself in bed. Then the next scene could be making coffee in the kitchen. Thinking about your day as little scenes helps you find the right words in English.
That's wonderful advice. My tip is to keep a small notebook. Every day, write 2 or 3 sentences about your day in English. For example,
Yes, and after 1 month, you will have about 90 sentences. You will be able to see your own progress, and it's very motivating.
Every small effort is a big step forward. We believe in you. Every sentence you write, every word you try, is helping you improve.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. Thank you for your hard work. Learning a language is a journey, and we are so happy to be a small part of your journey.
So remember to write your answer to the question, "What did you do yesterday?" in the comments below. We cannot wait to read about your lives and your stories.
Yes, and if this video helped you, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to Daily English Talk with Chloe for more simple, friendly English conversations every week.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Keep practicing, keep writing, and keep speaking English every day.
See you next time. Keep learning, keep smiling, and remember, every small effort counts.